All right, guys, welcome to Meepers Jeepers. I'm Meeper.
I'm Mechanic Bob.
And today we got a video coming at you. We're going to pull this bumper off this Jeep, and we're going to put a 12,000-pound winch on the front of it.
Yeah, you guys may have seen our other unboxing videos. So now we're actually getting ready to put this thing on, so make sure you stay tuned.
Thanks, guys.
You know, I got a specialty tool for popping these out. Let me grab it. So we're going to start by just removing this top clip piece. Well, that's recessed in so far. It won't even let us grab a hold of it. See how it's recessed down in there so far.
Yeah.
So yeah, right tool for job, just
don't
can't
work
get under it. Yeah. So we'll just take our handy dandy pocket pry bar to it. See if we can work that up out of there. Because we're not reusing this piece.
No, we are not.
Okay. It came up not too bad. Cool. Yep, T45.
T45, and I think that's the same size for these also. So we're gonna pull the bull bar off. I don't think we need to, but it'll give us a lot more room to, you know, get the bumper, you know, adjusted around the winch, obviously. Nice.
It has one up underneath that steel plate.
That was the hard one.
Allen head. Yep.
Oh yeah. Yep. So in case you guys are wondering, this is a Rusty's bull bar that is specifically made for the steel bumper for the Wrangler.
Looks like it's just held in bottom side there with a 5mm.
Yeah, I put them in with the ratchet, so...
Oh yeah, I bet that did take you a while. Set those in our pull tray here. Ain't no wonder you struggled with it. Alright.
There she is, guys, off the Jeep.
Cool.
Now I think we can go ahead and pull these out.
Okay. Those top torques.
Yep, take that
and then to get that plate out of our way.
Yeah, get that plate out of the way.
Okay.
That's just a make the bumper pretty plate.
Right. Well, we got some pretty unique things that we're getting ready to do on this one here too. Putting this winch on, some little accents, whatnot. So you have to make sure you stay tuned for those as well.
Yeah, like I said, we got some pretty nice field lights going on, trail lights, whatever you want to call them. There we go.
Yeah, so you can see where those went through the bottom side there, up for your bolt plate there. Yeah, I'm just going to make it simple as possible. There's only one bolt on the bottom.
Pull the whole thing off?
Yeah, we're just going to pull it off as an
All
assembly.
right, cool.
Yep.
Works for me.
We'll do the 4 bolts holding the bumper to the frame and the 2 bolts up underneath. We're going to do the 2 little bolts first. Those look like they're about a 13mm. I got these nice swivel sockets and a little, 3/8 snap-on impact. Makes it easy for getting into tight places quick and fast. So try to make this a quick install today. Spun that one right out, and then one more on this side. There it is.
Nice.
There we go.
All right, and then for the bumper bolts, guys, they are 18 millimeter. It really helps. You need a deep well, but it really helps to have a deep well swivel. So you don't need the swivel for the inside bolts like these guys. You're going to need them for the outside because it's a very tight fit.
Yeah. I got a stubby Milwaukee 1/2 inch. I bet I could fit that in there.
Well, you see how long the bolts are?
We'll break them loose and then I'll just spin them out. Get these broke loose, got them spun out a little bit. And then
Now these are the ones that's going to be a little tougher to get
some
to.
power tools once we get them busted loose. Now I got those this side busted free. We're gonna go ahead and bust the other side free, and then we'll use power tools to spin that off. So we'll get set up on this side. If you want to maybe switch me sides there.
All right.
So all the viewers at home and whatnot in the garages, they'll be able to see what we're doing here.
Guys, this really isn't, I mean, it may look intimidating, but it's really not that hard of a job at all.
So like I said, I'm just using this to bust them free, and then we'll use some power tools to help speed the spin up of that, pulling them out. Let's grab a power tool here and we'll spin those out. I don't know how many times I've opened the drawers on this toolbox. It seems like every single time you always search in the wrong drawer the first time for the right tool.
Yeah, it's never the first drawer.
Right? Why would it be? Steal a battery here. That guy in reverse. You know what? I have an 18. Oh, gotta give it a neutral drop. See Milwaukee do that, right?
Here we go, being a tool whore again.
Right? I told you, I'm partial to my tools, man. A little warm. Okay.
So, but this one plug right here will unplug the whole bumper.
Right.
Other than my custom lights that are on it.
Right. You're still gonna have to undo that one too. There we go. Still want to pop these Christmas tree clips just because of your custom lights. Man, I guess we wouldn't even have had to. Wow. That would have made it even quicker and even easier, guys. I think.
Yeah, so all we gotta do is cut these zip strips.
Right, and unplug this one.
Yeah, and all this other wiring. I didn't know it either. So
Take these two out first.
I'll just get you doing it.
Battery's about dead. Switch that out.
Story of your life. Always something else needs done.
Always. Set those in the tray.
All right, guys. Now we're gonna take off these two two last inner bolts, inner nuts, and this whole bumper will come off.
Locked and loaded.
Lean it on it.
That's what I'm
All right, guys, there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Awesome. Get you some of that. Right?
Nice.
Cool. All right, so now we'll go over to our winch, take a look at it, and get the plate set up in here, and then get it bolted in, get it wired up, and get this thing back together.
Yeah,
so
let's introduce you to the behemoth that's going on this Jeep. So there's the Rugged Ridge winch plate, the fill-in plate for the bumper, and the 12,000 pound Apex winch. It comes with all the hardware. You have to wire it up before you put it in the bumper. Of course, like I did with the unboxing, I've painted all the accents on it gold because that's what my Jeep is accented with. Comes with a remote cordless control box, and you can also have it corded just in case the Bluetooth or the battery goes dead or something. And here is all the wiring. And I also painted the Badlands on the Fairlead gold. So we're gonna work on getting this wired up, and we'll show you how to do that. So these brackets here, guys, are gonna come out.
Ooh, smaller.
Of course it is.
16.
There we go, guys.
Those look like they're gonna come all the way out to go through our bracket. Cool. Try to get this thing snuck up inside there. It's a tight fit.
So we're gonna take the grill off, guys, and I'm glad that we're taking the grill off because I want to show you something. Two of them hiding under this foam. There we go, she's loose.
Yeah, look at that. Your aftermarket lighting, is there a connector for this?
But I wanted to show you guys something. Oh yeah, that's the part. So these grills, they have, so the thing I was going to point out, guys, is that all these clips that are on the bottom of this, these here, I've taken out 2 of them. I should take out another one. It just makes it a lot, I mean, you only need 3 or 4 of them to hold the grill on, but this one and that one is just a real hard to get out of their holes. So I just removed them, and a lot of guys do it.
Okay, now we'll see if that plate fits down in there a little better.
Ooh. Here we go, like a glove.
Snug on this passenger
It's
side.
catching that corner.
I'll just not be holding my tongue right.
Yeah, I mean they're made to fit tight, so you don't get no slop in them.
Teetering back and forth.
Yeah.
Well,
what's it hanging up on?
I don't know, but I may grab it. I mean, it looks like it's just catching right here, but also it looks like a body weld to get it to drop in. I will grab a little persuasion.
Or a lot.
Tap that down. Big old cartoon hammer.
There we go.
Yes. Cool. All right, now we'll get some bolts in that, get it lined up. And,
okay. So it looks like, guys, that them these brackets right here, like they're not going back in.
Yeah, no, this winch plate is going to basically replace that functionality. You know, like I said, it's got plenty of webbing there. It's got welds. So, let's see if we can get these all lined up here. Now that it's in there, it moves pretty free. So,
yeah,
like I said, I think it was just catching on that body weld of where the.
And pro tip, guys, don't tighten anything up till you get everything put together.
Right.
Because you know these bolts here are going to have to line up, and see, we're going to have to keep moving that.
Yep.
Just don't tighten nothing down until it's almost done.
Right. I'm just going to run these in a little bit further so they're not hanging out as much. Still got plenty of play. There we go.
Nice.
Yep. Cool.
And as you can see, like, these bolts will be structural, and then obviously the bolts that that go on, you know, the bumper.
All right. So now time for the winch, right?
Time for the winch.
Okay. I'll go grab that thing.
Good luck.
All right.
It is not a light winch. Look at that, guys. That is going to look dope.
Yep. All right, guys. We're working on the winch install here. We got the winch set in place. We got our positive negative cables hooked up to the back side of our winch, and trying to get it bolted down in for you. And our winch plate, where it's notched out to clear the sway bar disconnect, it's rubbing the bottom side of the winch, kind of pushing it forward. We tried to space it out bottom side here with some washers. I'll show you those. So they're super thick. Just not quite enough to get it up high enough to clear this. So what we're going to do is we're going to notch this down just a hair, just right here in this area, and try to create some more room for the bottom side of this winch. So stand by.
So we're just going to try to take out this little bit of corner here, just to give us enough clearance.
Okay.
As soon as it gets it cut it out, I'll shoot it with a little bit of paint to make sure, you know, that keep the rust down on it.
All right, guys, so we got this piece here cut. Just took that little bit out of our way there. Clean this up a little bit. That gave us enough room that we gained clearance to where the winch will set down in there nicely and it's not hitting on that anymore. I know that was some structural integrity. However, you know, this plate that we got here was given to us, so we're kind of just making it work. Meep said that the factory one, you know, they offer one for this specific vehicle, but what was the price on that one again?
$489.
Right, 489 bucks. I think it's worth it to just take a little notch out. You know, we'll get this thing mounted in. You know, we'll see what it does, but I think as far as the pull, it's not going to affect it too much.
Yeah,
we're just making it fit. So, all right.
All right, guys, that's all it takes. 4 damn bolts to hold that bitch in there. I'll get a ratchet to make sure it's nice and snug.
So, all right, guys. So we got the winch mounted in. What we're working on doing now is routing the 2 big electrical cables. So you got your big power and your big ground that we got to run up. We're just watching that we, you know, don't get in the way. This power steering line runs across here. So what we're going to do is we're just fishing these up through this channel that's tucked right in behind this air dam here, and then that just brings the wires right straight up here to the top. So you can see that's the same wire there, both top and bottom. So we got those fished up, so what we'll do now is get them routed up, make sure that they reach to our battery, and then make sure we kind of tuck and hide everything as neat as possible. You know, what you don't want to do is like run it across the top of the alternator, you know, something like that where it's just going to be in the way, bad routing, rub through. So we just want to kind of keep an eye on that. So we'll get this stuff tucked and hidden and get this thing put back together. So stay tuned. We'll tuck and hide this thing up under here a bit. I like the way that looks. Really like those the routing here, how they got that extra bracket with, like they know you're going to upfit these things, you know.
Most of you guys will not have to deal with this bracket. This is specific to 392 only.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna get me a little step stool here so we can see up in there a little bit. I know we got little two-step. There it is.
While we're here,
Yeah.
I want to clean that up and throw some paint on it.
Yeah, that was notched for your special hood shocks,
Yeah,
right?
them red line hook shocks or
Yep.
hood shocks are they're awesome. You ain't got to deal with the hood prop at all anymore. They stay up by themselves. They go up by themselves. Red line is nice hood struts.
Cool. Yeah, I like the way that lays there. I think that'll be good. And tucked and hidden. We'll get that all secured in. Our power wire here. And we'll get this fished down and under this fuse box. Some light up in there a little bit. These engine covers look nice, man. I want to get me one of these 392s so bad. What I'm actually holding out for is that low boy. Is that what they're calling it? That candy apple.
Oh,
red.
that poison apple.
Oh god, that thing's bad.
Yeah. I mean, if any of you guys are looking for a Jeep, I just did do a video on one. If you guys want to check it out in our other videos, it's a 4xe. But it's
crazy.
It's built, it's beautiful, and it's $30,000 off in Pickla, Ohio, at Paul Sherry. Sometimes it's a little tough.
Well, I think it's tough when you want it to be extra nice too. You know, we're not just hacking this thing together. I mean, don't get me wrong, we could be a lot quicker if we were just routing this thing in, but we want it to be really nice. I mean, this is a nice Jeep. Yeah. We want to make sure we keep it nice.
Make it look as factory as possible.
Yep, like it was meant for it. Look at that. Boom.
Hell, I don't think we're going to need many zip strips at all.
Nope, this thing's going to be tucked and hidden. I like
Normally
it.
It's a plethora.
Yeah. One thing I'm not liking is the bend there on the cable. If you can see that right there. I guess those come out like that as well.
Just twist it back as far as you can when you tighten it down. Yep.
Yeah, we'll do something like that.
Yep. Put a loose zip on it.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's get that thing secured in. I think I'm going to take your little accessory ones off, put the big cable on the bottom, and then put that other one back on the bottom. Happened there? A little stretch of another upfit?
The cut?
Yeah.
I always do that.
Really?
Yep. I always cut the eyes.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to take the nut all the way off to get 2 wires off.
Oh, okay.
I always cut them. Like when you know, I've worked on a lot of motorcycles, and as tight as it is to get, you know, like especially the battery,
right?
You know, because the nuts on them batteries fall through, and just like the nuts on this,
right?
So I just always just cut a 1/4 inch out of them so I can just slip them on and off. Yeah, I think when we did the bumper on the other Jeep, it was what, 4 hours, and we did the bumper and the winch.
Yeah. Cool. Let's get the zip tied in place. Leave a real jagged one right there by the battery. Yeah.
You're almost certain to cut yourself every time you work on it.
I don't know. I like this Jeep too much. I don't want to have any pains to not want to work on it.
You'll be the one working on it.
Well, I'm glad you like working on these with me. I'll say I own my own shop. We do automotive and diesel repair, so if any of you guys are needing automotive and diesel repair, don't hesitate to reach out. It's BA Service and Repair, little old West Liberty, Ohio. A little shameless plug. I like
There
it.
we go. Yep. Picasso.
Okay, now just a matter of getting everything buttoned back up, right?
Yep. Put the bumper back on. We're done.
Nice. I dig it. Okay.